Good morning. Hope you're well. Welcome to my podcast at Reggie's, aka Choir Reggie. I've got that on Spotify, but I thought, you know what? I'm always stuck with ideas, or I'm always talking to myself. So why don't I incorporate drive time? And see if that favors me to upload it on YouTube, because trying to convert the audio from the podcast into a video, I find it really taxing, or I don't know how to do it without me lying. So yeah, and again, in terms of the name of Choir Reggie, it literally means at Reggie. So in layman terms, when someone says, "Oh, what you been at Reggie's? Where you coming from at Reggie's?" So in my language, it's like, "Oh, should I say my language? Like, we're talking about Woody. Choir Reggie, as in, where you coming from, Choir Reggie." So I thought I'll throw that in there, because literally, I feel like that's just a good way, or a good name for my podcast, because it sounds like, "Oh, what you been doing? Or where you been at? Who you been listening to?" Choir Reggie at Reggie's. So yeah, anyway, that's a little bit of mumbling. I'm trying out this new phone that I upgraded 6 months ago, and the lazy person in me, or the creature of habit in me, literally, I've not set it up. I've transferred some things, some apps, some pictures, but in terms of actually using it, I'm still using my other phone. And I don't know why. I just feel like if I put my SIM in here, I feel like I'm going to lose a lot, which is not true, because I've transferred majority of the stuff. But yeah, I'm just a bit scared. I don't know. The other phone, literally, the screen is half cracked. But I can not half cracked. Like there's a mark in the middle, so you can see like there's a deepening in color in the screen, and I'm just refusing until that phone absolutely packs it in. But anyway, so on this phone, I don't have to jack the microphone, as in it doesn't have a little jack slot to put the microphone, which works in my favor, because on the old one, which is an S9, I have to put my condenser microphone to get good sound out of it, which is a lot of fluffing about. So meaning I can just possibly come and record in here when I'm prompted, or when I feel like sharing, and hopefully it makes sense to people. So welcome. I talk a lot. My voice literally is my bread and butter. I use it for my day job, from morning till I clock out. I'm talking. I'm a salesperson. Marketing goes in there as well. So we are talking for a living, and I thank God for that. If I do it in my day job, why not do it in my personal adventures? If I don't do it, and again, if I'm doing this, if I'm recording, I'm driving, I may just randomly say stuff. When you're on the road, like you can be talking to other drivers without them knowing you're actually talking to them. So if someone tries to cut in, or you try and give someone way, they're taking a bit longer, literally like this, meow, ha. So yeah, like this person just literally came in, and anyway, I've still yet to decide whether I want to absolutely include the cars. I like clouds, so I feel like it's more a listening factor. Again, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. So the only reason I do not want to show the actual road, show people's car regis and where I am, I think it's just much safer. So enjoy the clouds. It's not every day that people get to see the clouds, sit outside. You can see it through the window, and again, not everybody opens the curtains. That really winds me up. Like, you're in the house 24/7, why don't you open the curtains? That don't make sense. And just for context, this is how the street looks. Again, I've just violated what I've just said. But yeah, so let's do this finally. You know, I've been sitting on ideas. I've got recordings that I've done and I have not uploaded on my podcast out of sheer fear, because some of the subjects are a bit triggering, they're a bit sensitive. Again, it's my opinions. I try and make everything light, because do you know what, when you're doing your day job, like, you know, everyone out there, and you're handling life situations, navigating, growing, that's already taxing. So if I'm on here sharing and talking, of course I'm being myself, but I don't want to make it too serious. Even if I'm talking about serious things, I want it to be a bit lightheaded. So if people go to other podcasts and they seem quote unquote mature or serious, yeah, this ain't it. It is it, but this ain't it. You know, take expectations out of everything. And I've got a podcast about expectations that I recorded that I've got to upload. If there's anyone who knows how to edit audio podcast into a video form, that would be great, because that would absolutely make my life easy. Do you know what? I am parking in Morrison's, and you know what? Well, you see a lot when you drive. You see a lot of human beings, and for me, because I've been driving for my job for nearly 9 years now, going to 10, I think. Well, I know, not even think. Like, I can look at somebody and I can sense their spirit, if that makes sense. Let's back this baby up. I can sense the spirit. So, you know, like, you ever see someone like just think, I don't feel safe. And this guy, literally, this is what I'm talking about, because he's looking straight in my car and he can see my phone. In fact, they're looking straight into my car. Do you know what? I am risking shit for nobody. I'm moving away. They're all junkies and crackheads everywhere. And to me, again, that discernment, because if you see somebody and they're looking some way, you have to make immediate decisions. In the morning, anyone who's got a substance issue, i.e. smackhead, crackhead, to be out this early, it's not even 9 o'clock yet, they're fiending, right? They're looking for a fix. And I can assure you, no one's safe. There's no emotions to a fiend. Okay, so to me, it's like being a small little black woman, you know, in an obvious stand-outish car. I just try to avoid when I see something that don't sit right, and I feel like everyone should do that. But anyway, it's an introduction. I'm talking about everything in one. I'm just throwing everything that I shouldn't. There's no structure. It's a try and error. Hopefully the audio sounds great. Yeah. So it's been me. It's been Reggie now. And hope you have a good day. I shall see you on to my next one. Bye bye.